Here's Paul. Pass to McGrady. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
That one's off.
At the line for the away team, McGrady, Tracy McGrady.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Bledsoe. Pass to Camby. Here's Cunningham. The three. McGrady grabs a miss. And here's Paul. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And Detroit has possession. Pass to Cunningham. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
All right, fans, get on your feet. Make some noise for T-shirt time. Checking in for the away team, Isaac Okoro.
Now Los Angeles with it. Outside Paul. Into the lane. And Aiden gets it to go.
Chris Paul, one of the best ever at running on offense and getting his teammates involved.
Pass to Bay. To the left side wing. Here's Cunningham. Shoots over George. And the shot no good. A bit short. Hayden with it. Back to George. Here's Okoro. George outside. Lets the three fly. Here's Ayton. Pass to Okoro. Now here's George. And there's the drive. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Out to the right wing. Graham, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Cunningham. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's Okoro. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Back to Paul. He takes it in. Pass to Okoro. Jacks up a three. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. The Pistons trailing. Well, you want to talk loaded college teams? Eric Bledsoe played with some serious talent during his 1 year in school.
Bledsoe went 18th overall the 2010 draft. He was the 4th selection from his school. Now, John Wall went 1st overall, DeMarcus Cousins 5th, and Patrick Patterson 14th. I'm happy I never had to face that squad when I was in college.
Because he attracts so much attention now, Grant has to be able to find the open man.
Jeremy Grant with the assist.
Up top, George. Takes a three. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Up top, Bledsoe. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Imposing his will out there. PG-13. Love to see him attack the rim like that.
Grant outside. Out to the wing. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Away team ball. Substitution for your Pistons. Mitchell.
Now Los Angeles with it. They lead by 4.
Diallo.
Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Here's Lee. Pass to Diallo. Back to Lee. Stewart inside. Here's Lee. That one doesn't drop. Paul with some nice D.
Saban, Lee. That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
Now George. 6 points for him. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
His second personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passing in the first half has been outstanding.
Something else I like out of them so far. They're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
Pass to Bay. Back to Lee.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Diallo. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. It's George with the drive. Goes back up. The kick out to Paul. Fires in the triple.
What quickness from Paul. I mean, he gets the ball and instantly puts up a shot.
Pass to Diallo. .110 left in the first quarter of the game. Picked by Stewart. From the left block. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Now here's Paul. Here's Okoro. Oh, powered down with both hands.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of these games.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
That's
Foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one
coming
so
onto the
quick.
floor for the away team.
Here's Lee. To the left wing. And he drives in.
Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Drops in the 3. 9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's McGrady. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Los Angeles. Hunting for...
Thanks. It's your Pistons mascot.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
Going inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Mantra.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Back to Bledsoe. Pass to Grant. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game is going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jeremy Grant, the 39th pick back in 2014, has become a leader for the Pistons. He said, I'm enjoying it. I want to be a lot better, and I want to keep growing. I don't want to be stagnant. I just want to embrace the role and help the team get better from here.
Well, he's got all the tools to be a complete player, Allie. No question. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Cunningham. Here's McGrady. Driving in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Bay outside. Inside. Here's Robinson. Not going to go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here he goes. The shot off that time. On the wing, Bay. Misses the three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Over to the wing. Here's McGrady. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Clock at 6. Grant outside. He can't get it to go. Oh, great D that time from Harrell.
You look back at the 2014 NBA draft, some of the best players of that class were second-round picks, including Jeremy Grant. Becoming a premier two-way wing, Grant was a steal going 39th overall to Philly. Woo.
Here's McGrady. He's got 15. Back to Bridges. Shoots over Bay. Bridges misses. In addition to Jeremy Grant, there were a bunch of great selections in that 2014 second round.
Tell me about it. I mean, how about all-star Nikola Jokic? Probably the best player in the draft was a second-rounder. Throw in Joe Harris, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jordan Clarkson, Dwight Powell, amongst the others. I mean, just showing that you can find talent late in drafts.
Got a piece of it. They retain possession. It's good. Robinson's got his first bucket in this one. Here's McGrady. Bridges outside. Offensive rebound. From outside the arc. Rebound Detroit.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
Here's Grant. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated. Well, that was clearly a foul.
That's his third personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the away team.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Detroit with it. Down by 12. Here's Lee. Oh, rejected by Ayton. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good.
Thanks. Hit your Pistons, mascot.
And the Pistons with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Here's Lee. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here we go, all alone. Kicks it to George. That miss makes him 3 for 7. And here's Detroit. Bledsoe with it. And George with some nice D.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Pass to Camby. Back to Diallo. A minute 31 left in the second period. Here's Lee. It's deflected. And they'll keep possession. Stewart. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. That's good from Stewart. Stewart hits them both. And here's Paul. Pass to Okoro. And here's Ayton. George outside. Driving to the basket. Deflected. A minute 6 left to play in the first half of basketball. And here's Stewart. George defending. They swipe it. Right side, Paul. Pass to Ayton. And Camby pulls it down. Stewart with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Now Stewart. Over Paul. Poke loose. Paul with a steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide open man on that one.
Back to Lee. Lee on the wing. Shoots over Paul. And again, the Pistons missing. With the drive.
Come get it.
Kicks it to George. He gets it off. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Los Angeles up 14 as we wrap up. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And Detroit has possession. They trail by 14. Here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. May with it. Now guarded by Ayton. 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Outside Paul. George outside. Takes it inside. And no good. The Pistons go the other way with it. And it's Bledsoe on the drive. Misses from close range. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Right wing. Back to Paul. George outside. Shoots over Bay. Here's Ayton. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting for the away team, Ayton. DeAndre.
Free throws off from Ayton. Picked it to the paint. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up. Jesus surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. Now Los Angeles with it. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Back to Paul. On the take. Pass to Okoro. Now George. Launches a three. And Bay pulls it down.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first.
To the inside. Grant. George with the block.
I mean, just a top defender in the NBA. George's wide wingspan and fast, incredible instincts really help him stifle shooters.
And the shot goes. Ayton got 14.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
All time. It's your Pistons mascot.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Cunningham. He has 6. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Now Los Angeles with it. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Pass to Dedmon. Here's McGrady. Hits the trifecta. 20 points for him.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Tracy McGrady. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. There's the drive. Cunningham. Blocked.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Out to Bridges. Pass to McGrady. Second shot opportunity. And he drops that one in.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
It's time for some team free. Substitution for your Pistons. Sadiq.
Here's Lee.
Saban Lee.
Down low to end the run. And Stewart with a lay-in. That was good.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, it's the steals. They've been harassing the ball today, forcing mistakes, and turning that into their advantage.
Lee into the lane. Comes up empty down low. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace a team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
2 minutes.
Here's the three. And it's Harrell with a rebound.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting them.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Pass to Bay. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. The shot won't fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's McGrady. He's got 26. Crafty move. Robinson with a steal. Grant outside. Driving inside. That one's good for 2.
Aggressive drive by Grant. He's so confident in that move. So hard to stop.
Here's McGrady. And there's the call on Sadiq Bey. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
So both teams making some changes here. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's McGrady. Detroit with a rebound. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
McGrady, good.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Here's Lee. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lee's gotten his third basket of the night.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Here's McGrady. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
He's showing he has the ability.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The visitors with the ball. George left side. Pass to Okoro. Back to George. Over Diallo. And that one hits the back iron. Oh, George with a steal. Tries to break his ice. And rejected. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Oh, wow.
Oh, incredible.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, wow. With that size mismatch, he's the one supposed to be getting dunked on, not the other way around.
And reminding everyone of his athleticism, George could still get up and drop the hammer.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Grant.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And to work with the NBA and strategic investors over on the continent in Africa, it's not just a great investment, but you're also doing the right thing, spreading the game, sharing the game, and giving people on the continent the joy that basketball brings to everyone. That's right. PG shows these fools what's up.
Substitution for your Pistons.
And here's Detroit. Hayes attacking. And it's rejected. Here's Stewart. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. The 3 from Okoro. Nails it from 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Hayes for 3. Here's Faye. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Grant, as someone who played abroad on Team USA, how exciting is it to see how much more international the league has become?
It's fantastic, no question. You know, back then we saw so many talented foreign stars playing internationally, but now the best really do all find their way here to the NBA.
Here's the floater to the wing on the left. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
Here's Okoro for 3. George buries it from 3. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Uncovered. Tipped away.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Now Los Angeles with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Fires the 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
The physicality of George. His coaches and teammates encourage him to attack and draw contact.
George taking 3 shots.
And now the Pistons in transition. Hayes for three. And again, the Pistons missing. Here's Paul. Kicks it to George. This one for three. Rebound Detroit. 3 on 3. For three. Hauled in by Paul. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. And the Pistons making a change here.
Substitution.
And the Pistons with possession here. Outside for Grant. From the arc. And Pell pulls it down.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Bay outside. And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club. That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So both teams changing it up here. Bay with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Pass to Grant. And here's Cunningham outside. Unable to get that one. Now Los Angeles with it. This run now up to 13-2. Here's McGrady. Oh, goodness! And he dunks it down.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Back to Lee. 4-3. He can't get that one to fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. Takes the three. McGrady's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Now returning on the floor for your Pistons, Hamidou Diallo.
Here's Camby to the inside. Cunningham. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Pass to Harrell. Here's McGrady. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's giving them plenty.
And so many young players now on their phones. Chris, they're connected to their fans and loved ones through social media. Some worry about how that affects team chemistry. How about you?
Well, every guy's different. I never thought that it's one rule or one way for everyone. You have to let people be themselves, and usually guys will flourish positively when they're in a great space. And Kareem's going to rise to the top. We've heard of guys like Giannis. They're off social media. Others, we know, they probably look at their phones during halftime. It's just case by case.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
They'll take it, even with the miss. Anything they can.
Oh, wow.
You can feel the impact.
Ooh. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And there's the rejection. And he's able to get it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. And here's Cunningham outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham.
Coming onto the floor for your Pistons.
The visitors with the ball.
Robinson.
They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Here's McGrady. Counted from distance.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
That's the dagger. You can tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
To the middle. In transition. Detroit with a rebound. And now the Pistons in transition. Pass to Camby. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Here's McGrady. Oh, okay. My! Throw it down.
Impressive.
Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
And so it's a victory for...
Go with the